Hey folks, good morning. Corazar here, light again to home plate. Safe! For now. Let's see who's here today. We have Greg Flaminguista, Desiree Winner Person, Amy Emmert, Rivy Sticks, Crone22. It's good to see so many familiar faces today. I keep sliding in here later and later, spending more time getting ready in the morning. But we are here. Made up name, hi hi. Hi hi to you too. Mr. Goober 1999. Good morning, first time catching the stream. Yes, I don't recognize your name, so welcome. Wade Parker, is it raining yet? Shisura and Magus Sybil. You're both here too. Good to see you guys. And Oak Tree is here too. Actually, it's a funny way that you mention raining, because whenever you start a Vintage Story world, if you have your headphones on, or otherwise have the volume up really high, it always sounds like a little bit of rain right as the world loads, and then it fades out, assuming there's, not rain. We also have A. Rosenberger and Mad Lord Hubris. I like that name. Finally made a live show. You've been watching after the fact. Well, awesome. Good to see you here live. And Iscandia is here too. Good to see you as well. You are on time. That makes two of us. A bunch of us, actually. Got a couple more minutes here before 10 o'clock. Let people pop in and start the stream if they haven't hit the go button already. Hey, it's Wired Man and Jed. Good morning to both of you. Nimue Dulac, good morning to you as well. I think I got your name right this time too. I called you Nemu a couple episodes ago, after you corrected me the first time. Here I am making hand gestures like you can see me. The music goes quiet. Let me pop back into the game and let it start another one. Apparently, if you stay in the pause menu, it doesn't seem to start new music, which is interesting. Not that interesting, but interesting. As a streamer, as a creator, it's interesting. The same way taxes are interesting to a CPA. Good morning, Xantippe. Good to see you here. And Kristen Delgado, so many familiar faces today. Good. And some new ones, actually. A lot of new ones, which is interesting. More interesting than taxes are to a CPA, though. Wired Man, rain is inevitable in a Corazar stream. Yeah, it is. I think there's a rain cloud nearby that if we walk like 100 blocks, we'll hit it. As I recall. Taxes are fun, though. They are, except when it's your own taxes. When it's someone else's, they're interesting. When it's yours, it's... ugh. Thea Nictos says, hi, folks. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you, too. And Girish Manjaneth is on time. You thought you were on time, but turns out you were just a little late to the pre-stream. Well, you made it to the stream, so there you go. Hey, Allison Shea, or She, just started my first ever desert run in VS, finding so much cassava and can't do anything with it. Oh, yeah, cassava is interesting. The same way taxes are interesting to a CPA. Actually, less so. And we have Jeremy Cartier. Hi, for once, seem able to the stream. Cool. Welcome to the stream. We have a lot of new faces today, actually. As far as I can tell, it's a very different ratio than usual. Well, it looks like I am about a minute late to getting into the game here. But let's go ahead and do that right about now. And here we are. We are picking up like literally seconds after we left off last stream. I've had a pretty busy week and didn't get a chance to do any put away yet, but here we are. So welcome everybody. My name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life. It's good to see all of you in chat, and thanks to Rivy Sticks for being here to moderate chat and keep the evildoers at bay. So I have here actually two lists, one which I decided to scrap for this week's stream. I was originally going to do a big push for iron, but this week was wild and crazy at home, and I do need to give you all a fair warning about the length of this stream, is that there's a reasonable chance I may have to leave early. I'll look at you while I'm talking to you. So, Kurazini is sick today, and Kurazette threw out her back trying to pick up Kurazini, and so they're both recovering on the couch right now. So, there's a reasonable chance that I may be interrupted, and we'll have to cut the stream short and with very little notice, so maybe 30 seconds to a minute. I don't expect that to happen for, at least the first half of the stream, so we should be able to get at least an hour and a half, 2 hours in, I'm hoping. But we'll see how that all goes. So, anyway, with that out of the way, because of the week's craziness, I decided that a big push for iron wasn't really what I wanted to do. It's very, I don't know, it is interesting to do, I think, personally. But it's not really what I wanted to do. I wanted to have like a relaxing stream today rather than a push for, tech tree progression. So I think we're going to go with my secondary list here, which is some more building. Because there are things that we haven't finished here at the Oasis. One being is that given that it is a Corazar stream, next time we work on the anvil, it's probably going to rain. So we want to cover this up probably. And we also have someone actually suggested and pointed out that I don't have any sort of walls behind any of these things here. And I was looking at the pergola and I thought, you know what? I could improve this. And I think I want to. So I think we're going to put in a bit of a wall just in the places where we have trunks so that they can sort of be attached to something there. That could be fun. I also would like to get some paths going on here. Get some paths running from the doors to various places. One, they will help us move a little bit faster. We're going to be using the wood paths, not the gravel ones. So it won't be as fast as the gravel paths, but, it's there. And I think it'll look good with the wood, too. It wouldn't make sense to have like a gravel path in the desert because it would just get covered by sand. At least we can sweep the wood off. And then, oh, right, farm fix-up. So I also took a look, if I can get over here. I was looking at how this setup looks like from the outside, specifically over by the farm. Since it's calm, we can go and do that safely at the moment. Close you. I actually don't like the way that these connect here. So I want to find some way to make this work a little better. That might mean something as simple as putting like a taller pillar right about here to sort of separate these two areas. Or it might make more sense to remove these ebony boards here and just replace it with some more sandstone gravel for consistency. So, you know what? I'm going to let you all decide. Do you like the ebony? Should I try the ebony sort of pillar here first? Or do you think it looks a little too different from the area around it? And should I go with gravel? So just type ebony or gravel in the chat, and I'll take an eyeball at it later and see what you all think. I also had a great suggestion, which was to cut these back a little. I had mentioned this felt a little claustrophobic, especially in the places where both sides are flanked very closely by the stairs. And someone suggested I could just cut these back, and I'm like, well, yeah, I could. Why didn't I think of that? So we'll do a little bit of that today, too. And it is calm out, so I think we can just go ahead and start working again. Do I have enough food? Oh, 27% spoiled. Yum. Yum, yum. And the chicken is spoiled, too. Didn't I make a pot of food? Did I leave it on the stove? I did. What do we have in here? Poultry with boiled onion. Not too shabby. Well, let's take a moment. We need to empty our pockets. We have a whole bunch of stuff that is taking up space. We'll need that space if we're going to be actually, using our inventory for anything. So let's get rid of a whole bunch of this. Let's see, ebony, gravel, ebony, 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 gravel, ebony, 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 gravel, gravel, gravel. So a little bit half and half. It looks like ebony's just slightly in the lead. So I think we'll try the ebony, and we'll take a look at it. And I think we'll decide then. We'll get a better idea of what it looks like, once it's all said and done. So let's get that going on. And I have a wooden bucket full of water. Why do I have water? I have no idea. Oh, because I was filling in the oasis. Right. Which does remind me, we want to crouch, not shift, or not sprint. Oh, we have leather. Oh, yes. Yes. Perfect. You're empty. You're empty. And we have about 2 days left for more leather. So we should probably get some more going here. Oh, this is from panning a couple episodes ago. How much do I want to start leather right now? Do we even have enough hides? I don't think we have any hides, actually, because they rot now. We have some pelts. That does not do us any good. So, I vote we hold off on leather for the time being, and we will get to that in a little bit. Let's see who else is in chat here. We have, let's see, Not0693, welcome. Zelbriggan, good to see you again. Katie Cat, good to see you. Bear Naff, good to see you. And I know there are some people who said hi above, and I missed you. I'm sorry I missed you. I was busy yammering on like I usually do. Let's go and drop the Shiars. And I think we're about good. A little light on inventory space here at the moment, but we'll make do. Oh, here we go. One more I can free up. Get rid of the hoe. Well, we're going to have a rack of hose, just like a long rack of hose eventually. So I think I want to start with the storage pergola area. We do have lots of acacia. A little bit left in here. I'm not going to use the support beams. I like them. They're okay. I don't like them as much as I could like them, given how weird they can be sometimes. But they have no collision. And I feel it would be kind of strange if we were to walk down here and just walk through the post. So I'm going to go with the, we're going to go with, chiseling something instead. So we'll grab the wood that we have there. We'll grab a stack of you. Probably more than a stack. And we'll grab the salt that I always put down. We have Fathan Farhana. Welcome. You missed the previous, but you're here today. Hey, good to see you. Cameron Graves is here as well. Good to see you as well. Welcome to the stream, and welcome to chat. Okay, let's also grab, of course, we're going to need the chisel, and we're probably going to have to make another one here soon. I could have sworn that I did, or was I imagining that? I may have been imagining it. Yep, my imagination has run wild again. But we'll need the hammer for further chiseling, so we'll grab you as well. And let's get moving on this pergola. So we're going to take out, with the axe, take out all of these posts here. Oh, and the dirt. As someone pointed out, I still have the dirt back here for placing these crates here. Peter Mussolino, welcome to the stream. Good to see you as well. Benjamin Merriweather, likewise. And two more. Oh, you're all on the ground below. That's fine. I honestly enjoy building at night on calm nights. There's something about the quiet vibe of the game that you don't get as much of during the day. The day is kind of happy and bright and everything. The night's sort of, when it's not full of drifters, it's sort of contemplative, you know? Hello, Katsy. Welcome to the stream today. Alright, so I got all of those up. Let's go ahead and we're going to make a few boards. In fact, a lot of boards. And we're going to start by making a whole bunch of slabs. I think that's probably a safe bet. And I bet I'm going to be using mostly slabs for this operation. And we're going to start by putting some slabs No. That gives us horizontal texture. So we're going to make a few regular boards. We need, in fact, 15 regular boards. I left the dirt here. Go me. Let's get this out of here before I forget again. There we go. But let's just make... you know, I'll bust some of these down. Actually, no, I won't, because we need a good number of slabs, too. But since we need 15 of these, then one stack of boards ought to do the trick. Alright, so let's get this in place. That way we have some vertical looking supports. You wondered when I would have noticed the dirt. Actually, I wouldn't have. It had to be pointed out to me in a comment. That dirt almost became a permanent feature. Not a bug, a feature. Okay, that should do. And let's get our hammer in here, and let's just go ahead and chisel all these down into posts. And I might even chisel them into 1/8 block posts. We'll see. Or 1/16, I guess. Because it might look funny with really thick posts. I don't know. We'll find out. That's all of them. Let's go ahead and just shave these down. I said, shave them down. Let's see. Ooh. Here. Do I do it on this side or this side? Well, I'm done for now. Let's start with the back. There we go. Problem solved. I'm kind of feeling this. I think we'll do that. Because I think an entryway looks funny if something's off-center. And these guys over here. Parkour! I wasn't sprinting, though. Does it count if I'm not sprinting? I don't know. You guys tell me. And this one, I think... Yeah, we're going to do the inside bit here to be consistent. So we always have a little bit of overhang. Yeah. You know, I think I'm okay with the thicker pillars. We could try... I'm going to shave one down, but just one, and see if I like it more or less. I think my inclination is to like it less. We'll look at it from this angle. Actually, I don't really have an opinion. The thick ones are okay. You know, I'm going to stick with thick ones because what I want to do behind here is going to be thinner, and I think it might look better to have these thicker pillars here as sort of a frame for them to attach to and give it some more definition and texture. There we go. I was thinking about centered posts, but given what I'm going to be doing with these guys, I didn't feel it was going to look right. In fact, what I'll be doing with these guys will involve removing these fences here. There we go. And that's all the fence I think I need to remove. I saw them moving, I was like, oh no, drifters! Nope, just those guys. They're cool, they're friendly, mostly. Till you smack them. Alright, so what I want to do here is actually a couple things. One is I'm going to grab some junk wood, aka kapok, and we're going to make... For the first time in this world, we're going to make a workbench. The extended workbench. And I think we'll put it up in here. This is kind of a workshop-y area. Maybe we won't use this section right here for storage. Maybe this will be where the workbench goes. Right there. That way it won't feel as cluttered. Less storage, sure, but less clutter too. So what I want to do here is I want to make a little sort of bracing kind of design where we can pretend that these are attached to a bit of a wall here. But I also don't want it to be solid. I think a solid wall would look strange given that it's in the desert. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to chisel this down quite a bit, and then we're going to turn it into sort of like a slatted thing. which is going to require a good amount of chiseling because I want to go down to a 2x2, but then offset it by 1 voxel so that it can be repeatable. That's important. That way we don't have like sort of seams where each block meets the next one. Make My Day is here as well, and Aim Benna. Make My Day says, you're in the final moment after the binge. Hey, that's awesome. Good to see you here. Okay, so for this part, we're going to take off, I think, 2. We'll see if that looks silly or not. It might. It might. That's not the worst. It's not the worst. So these will have a seam, and I'm kind of okay with a vertical seam. Maybe. Or I could stop being silly and just offset these by 1 voxel. Unless my head mathing isn't correct, in which case I shall cry. Let's see how this looks. And then we'll just tear out this bit here. And this one here. And I can't speed this up. I can't just hit the ×4 button in Shotcut anymore. Mr. Faytan is here. Welcome. And Probing Draws. Hello, hello. You forgot there was a stream? Shun the non-believer. Shun! Okay, so let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there we go. We won't actually have any sort of steam here, which is perfect. Now, this part's going to be more of a pain because... Ooh. It is now high all of a sudden. Great. But because I have to do all this in the 1x1 mode. Sadly. If we were in the Iron Age, I would happily, and luckily, if we were, be able to use the wedge to do this in 2x2 mode and then shove it 1 block in. And that would be nice. We're not there yet. So today, we do it all by hand. And I suspect we also do another chisel by hand, too. Kurzar cult confirmed. Oh, yes, I'm going to love this, I think. This is just getting more and more like my grandparents' pergola when I was a kid. At least until they screened the whole thing in. They had a wall of slats, too, just like this. I'm like subconsciously reliving my childhood here. In front of the whole world. Oh, I think we might make it through this one. But then when we copy, because it takes 20 durability on the chisel per copied block, we are going to need to make a chisel first. So I think I might make it morning. But yes, so we're going to have a whole bunch of these stacked. So the top and bottom will have the sort of seam, but we can call that the frame. And then in the middle, we won't have the seams to worry about. They'll just merge into the next block and look like it's one solid piece. It's going to have a rotting meat here. The rotting meat, my favorite. And let's sleep for like 20 seconds. Actually, no, like 20 seconds in-game, not like real time. Because I need to push it to just about 7 o'clock. So let's pop it like now. Hey, look at that timing. 6:48, 7:03. I couldn't have done it better myself. Wait. Alright, so let's get out here. I don't hear any drifters, so let's make a chisel. And since we are smithing here, is there anything else I want to make? I'm feeling... So we have a shovel and a dead shovel. How well are you doing? Shears, you're doing okay. Brand new saw. I am feeling... Actually, I know what I want to do. I also want to make a crushing hammer so that we can take these stone slabs, or I guess the stones that we get, the rock blocks, and we can crush them in a box to make gravel and stones. I don't know that I'll make a whole lot of use of that because we have a gravel-filled sea out here. I can just dig it up, but I think it'll be worth looking into at least. And we'll do an axe, so we'll do 3. Bearnaff says that is amazing looking, almost nerve-wracking how good you are at this. Just, honestly, years of playing. And don't forget to make a brass lantern. Unfortunately, we have no sphalerite. So, I can't make the belt lantern. As far as I'm aware, that only works... Let's see, lantern. Backpack lantern. This is brass lantern. I don't know if it allows us to use other lantern types. I also don't know. Light level 12. And then light level mystery. Does anybody know? Have you used this mod before? Is the backpack light brighter than the belt light? And if so, why? Let's get this going on here. We will need a fresh hammer momentarily. Hello, Luthien Nightwolf and Cesare Tillock. It's good to see both of you. Charles Verda, good to see you as well. Let's get the tongs out so I can carry them around the entire episode. If you know, you know. Oh, while this is heating up, I wanted to mention, I discovered, through some creative tinkering, that this dirt will probably never, ever hold grass. So I loaded this up in a backup in Creative, and I went over yonder where there's grass. Up in here somewhere, sort of up this direction, I think. And apparently, there's a fertility factor to all of the different areas. And you can find out what that is by doing a /wgen space pause, like position or piece of, point of sale, and then climate. It will tell you your local temperature, your current temperature, your annual average temperature, the amount of rainfall, the geologic activity, fertility, which is 16% here, and then for shrub, sea level distance, the current season, and what hemisphere we're in. And I think fertility under 20% doesn't allow grass to grow. Because I made a chain of grass from over yonder. Let's actually pull this down first. Over to the base, and I fast-forwarded the game at about... I set the time to 60,000, so it was moving 1,000 times faster than usual, and the grass never spread beyond the exact boundary where the grass already existed. So, a word of the wise. Green deserts, great in the other block game, not so possible in this one. That does mean that we might have trouble making a nice, interesting green space in our big build that we're going to do later in the season. But I guess we'll sort of have to just figure that out as we go. So I wanted an axe as well. Axe is there. Right in front of my eyeballs. There we go. And let's see, let's kind of spread these out a little bit. Just use the down. Down 2. And then these guys as well. Whoops. I goofed. There we go. Just imagine that I'm fast forwarding at 4x speed. Ding, 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 ding. Just like old times. Alright. And that makes our axe. Cool. Well, actually it's hot, but cool. And then I wanted to do the crushing hammer. Let's see, the rubble hammerhead. Spy tube, rough cut chisel, finishing hammerhead. Yeah, I do think it's going to be rubble hammerhead. It's the only one that I can see that's not, vanilla. Oh, Pathmaker. Oh, there's a Pathmaker tool. Interesting. Well, I think I still want to stick with the wooden paths. Oh my. What am I looking at here? Oh, tell me this doesn't require 2 ingots. Oh, I'll be so mad. I'll be raging mad. Oh, looks like it's not. It's going to be just a funny shape. Oh, I see what it is. Okay. A funny shape, like my head. So says Corzette. Oh, there we go. One more hammer down. So we need to move 4 more pieces. That's easy to do, I think. Oops. Let's keep doing this. We'll just move these over, and then we'll pile the rest up on top. Okay. We'll pull you down. And then we'll pull you across and down. But this one's a pain to make. Not gonna lie. And then we're gonna split you here. And then we'll pull you down like that. And done. Alright, so you require a haft. There we go, instant cool. You also require a haft, instant cool. You need to be cooled the old-fashioned way, so bye. Before I forget, you go there. Hammer goes in offhand. Oops. You still hot? Nah. That's fine. Okay, let's get a bite to eat. Just put my bowl on the floor. Like a proper civilized folk. Hello, Draconis1. Welcome to the stream. And good morning, Greg Palmanguista. I think I said hi to you earlier. Were you AFK for a bit there? Oh, hello, friendo. All right, so we have this guy ready to roll. Let's dig this out from underneath him. It does remind me of a minor change I want to make to the trees area as well. You know, before I start messing around, I'm going to put these tools down. Let's see. Axe is going to go up here. Goodbye, fresh axe. Give me some inventory space back, please. Thank you. And rubble hammer's going to go there for now. It really belongs over here, but I just need the space. Okay. So we're going to grab you. And chuck you in here. And we need to count how many of these we actually need. I don't want to make more than we have to. So, I want to do... we'll do a wall across to here, and we'll sort of find a way to sort of cut it off here with like another pole, but maybe just a smaller one. Doesn't have to be supporting. So we need 4, 8, 12, 16, and then 6. 7, 8, 9. So we're at 22, 25. And then along the back here, we'll do one here, I think. And then we'll probably move this lamp by 1. You come here. We'll do one here and then one there. I think that should look pretty good. And we'll leave this side open so we can still see out to the chickens that always want to come because they smell the food, or they smell the male chicken down in the pen. And I lost count, but we were at 25, 6, 7, 8, 30. Okay, or 31. 31, cool. Let's grab 30 of these, actually. Tuck them in here, and slap that in here. And we're going to sit here for a minute or two and hammer these out while I take a look at chat. Do I take a morale penalty for not eating at a table? If we were stranded on an alien planet, then yes. I like that it actually inserts the new chisel now. I'm pretty sure it did that in the last, like, guide series, but didn't used to. Katie Cat is currently building cloud islands in the sky out of grass. You know, I had a list of different ideas for the second guide season of sort of themes to do, and building like a bunch of islands in the sky somewhere in the south was pretty high on the list. But then I was like, you know what, I kind of want to do a Hobbit theme. I don't know why the Hobbit theme won out. I really don't. You know, if I were choosing today, I'd have picked the Sky Islands theme. But back then I was like, Hobbit sounds fun. Bear Nath. Alas, the admin eventually corralled my surface grass because it was going to break the theme of the server. Okay, so you were terraforming a wasteland into non-wasteland. That's pretty cool. I love this tapping sound. Not. Actually, it's not bad. It's just listening to it for 10 minutes is a little painful. I'm definitely looking forward to getting to the Iron Age so we can just use the pantograph. But for now, this will do. Kitty Cat says, you're really good at doing interiors. Exteriors, though, not so much. You think builds overwhelm me easily. I'm actually kind of the opposite. For all the work that I put in the interiors, I do work better at the macro scale. Do I have any tips for combating that overwhelmingness? Practice, honestly. If you look at the earlier, like the first season of the guide, I know that my interiors were a lot less refined. I mean, they weren't bad or anything, just not as refined as they are now. So practice is sort of, practice makes perfect. I hate to say that, but it's pretty true. All right, let's just pop these in here and see how they, oops. Let's do that too. Not too shabby. I'm going to want one more here at least, like that. So we'll do one more. We get to hear that wonderful tapping again. Yeah, Katie Cat, I think one thing to get that practice is if you're struggling with building larger things, probably start some builds in creative, because if you mess up, it's a lot easier to recover. I don't always, I like that. I don't always like plan builds in creative, but it can be handy. It's sort of a, some days I feel like it, some days I don't. I did some planning like that for both seasons, actually. In fact, in the second season, I think I did a little bit less, again, because I was getting more comfortable with what the game has to offer. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So what we're going to do here, actually, is nothing, because this goes right up to a post. Perfect. It's going to work out better than I thought. And you're all the same way, so I don't have to do anything. That's the glory about not putting these in the middle, is that I don't have to make adjustments to make these connect over here. So that actually was part of my thought process when planning this idea. Let's get this around. Yes. Oh, I love it. That is so much better. I'm sorry I forget who left that comment, but I love it. And I want to thank you. That was a great idea. In fact, let me do it here too. So we need 1, 2, 3, we need 8 more. Is it 8 more? Yes, okay. Oh, I actually need one of these first. Let's see, you come with me. There we go. And you. And 8 of you. TL Forever 262, welcome. You almost missed this. For some reason you thought I did this on Sunday. Yes, so as I've mentioned before, this series is a weekend series. It's going to typically be Saturdays. That's sort of my preferred day to do it. Because that gives me a bit more leeway in getting the episodes done for the week. Because I have to record like an opening and an ending, and then do all the chopping and rendering. And the rendering is pretty quick. It's like a couple hours. I just sort of walk away from it for the time while it works. But on days when Corazette's schedule doesn't allow it, I'll be doing Sundays. And that would just, it happened to be 2 weeks in a row that Corazette needed me to do Sunday streams. Go the whole way up with these guys, and then we'll give them a spin. Oh, I'm already on that. There we go. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Abso-bally-lutely. Love it. Love it. That was a great idea. Oh, I need to put this one back. There we go. I like it. Let's take a look from outside. That was one of the complaints about it, was that it looked like I had floating chests from outside. Oh, that's way better. A little floaty here still, but we can sort of assume that they're attached to the post here now. Like, it looks like they're not just floating in midair anymore, which is perfect. Oh, that's a great idea. So what we're going to do here is something simple next, is that we're going to take a lot of this design, and we're going to copy it down here for a pergola over the forge area, because we need to cover these up with some solid blocks. They don't have to be fully solid. They can be slabs, but they need not have any holes in them. TL Forever, if you... I know YouTube is a little unreliable with the notifications, but supposedly if you do hit the notification bell, it should warn you, warn you, Corazar is streaming, run away! It should tell you that I'm streaming at some point in advance of the stream starting. I've had mixed luck with it, so your mileage may vary, but it might help. Also, if you're not over on the Discord server, I encourage you to join. I don't know if you are or not. I don't know. We have like 540 people on the server now, so I don't keep track of who's on it, who's not anymore. I used to try. It got overwhelming. Yeah, I do put out notices there. And I try to put a notice out like the morning of, sometimes the night before. It just didn't work out today because of Corazette being injured and Corazini being sick. So, pergola here. Pergola schmorgola. Let's do... I am leaning toward having the pergola... Ah, yes, we'll come up from the house, and we'll do supports here, here, and then probably on the edge here. Oh, I love that sound. I don't know if you guys can hear it in the stream, but that sort of just swishing through the bushes sound is wonderful. So yeah, let's get some more vertical blocks. I need more than that. Should just need about this many, I think. So we're going to go up 3 from here, which will put us almost into the tree. Then the pergola roof will be right here at this level. So, yeah. Hey there, Like Filter. Just got here. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Kolshi, as well. All right, let's get this guy up. Let's get this guy up. And this guy. And I might just remove this one. I don't think we need that one anymore. Or this one, really. Let's just see how that looks. What might make sense is we might want to either chisel a fake fence in here, or we might just want to leave it as is. I don't want to do this sort of same slat work down here, because since this is like a more open area, I want the verticality to sort of lead your eyes up and over the fence, not across the fence. So I think we'll just try that. All right, so 1, 2, and 3. And 3. And somewhere here. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Here we are. Let's get these chiseled down. Should be a quick little bit. So we're going to do some of this. Can we walk through here? We can't. Okay, so no fences needed here. Although this is a bit claustrophobic, so what I might do is... You know what? No, I was thinking about moving this out here, but that would then leave us with no overhang unless I chiseled a second overhang, and I kind of wanted to use the workbench to copy these to down here. So, actually no, I think I won't, because that's going to burn up even more of this, and I don't want to make another one today. We will have to today, but not right now. That's my thought. Oops, no, you stay. And you get trimmed down. And this will just run right into the house. That's going to run into... Let's see. Just take a look here. If I pop this on here like so... Yeah, that's fine. I think it's better than having it look like it's a continued floor that lines up here. It's going to run into this right here, I think. I think that's okay. And also, I did that vertically. Colshy says, you got Caves of Cud. I watched Splattercat play that, and I don't think it's actually my kind of game. I'm very mixed on roguelikes. I like some, and I don't like others, and I don't have a great explanation for why some of them speak to me and some don't. But that's the truth. Some do and some don't. Alright, so we're going to get these out of here. And let's get these attached. Ooh. Goodbye. Yeah, we're just about to take this guy out. I don't see a reason to worry about keeping it either. Yeah. We're going to come right over to here. Take this one out too. Farewell. Stuck on the forge. Wait, what did I just do? No! Did not order that, waiter. We have enough. Guess we'll find out in a minute here. 2, 1. Yes, look at that. Oh, exactly enough. Okay, so we want to avoid touching this one. So I'm going to just plop that one there and that there, so we know not to mess with those. We need those to keep everything dry. And I think I will leave these here because we are going to open up these. With the squares in the middle. So that way, we'll just leave these here so they don't get wet as well. Bearnap says, Caves of Cud was very losing his fun. Ooh. You know, I think that's why I didn't speak to me. I actually don't like the whole losing his fun thing. Like with RimWorld, I will absolutely save scum RimWorld. Losing is not fun, because like I spent, 45 hours building up this colony, and suddenly we all got dysentery and died. Nah, I'm reloading. I'm reloading a save from 5 days ago if I have to. So it should be this. 1, 2, yep. Let's do this a little bit by hand. I think this is going to look so much better. We get the midnight music going on. That's the vibe. Definitely the vibe. It also has normal mode with autosaves. Yeah, again, it probably just isn't the game for me. It actually made Sunless Sea a little frustrating when I was recording it. The first time we died, I was so close to making it real rich with sunlight trade. And I opened 3 boxes of sunlight in very quick succession and died. And I was like, I was flabbergasted. I was so mad at myself and the game, but mostly myself, but also the game. It was the game's fault. The game made me do it. I had a dungeon master once who ran D&D with the same mentality of losing is fun. I'm just like, my dude, stop. He would regularly party wipe, or try to party wipe the entire party. And they weren't even the most adversarial DM I ever played with. Ah, gotta get you in here too. And last one. That should be everything. We're actually all lined up this time, looks like. Let's get rid of these guys. And now we have a nice little pergola to keep us dry. Well, to keep our hot things dry and hot while we're working on them. Midnight snack, or 8 o'clock snack. There we go. Alright, so smithing pergola, check. Storage walls and racks, check. I think the next thing I want to do is let's start on some pathing, and then in the morning we will actually know what pathing is going to require. I think some sandstone gravel. So let's put a few things away for now. We'll get the saw back out later because we will need it. And what else do we not need? We don't need the wood. Don't need you. Don't need you ever again. Just bye. Despawn, please. Tuck you in here. And we'll throw you in here. Let's see. It is only 10:40. Oh, burning through this. I might get to my stretch goals today. Stretch goals being playing around with the clay beehives, learning how to use those, as well as actually going and doing some some resource mining. I was thinking it would be nice to at least start getting prepped for getting to the Iron Age, and since I don't think you guys want to watch me mine 5,000 blocks of iron, I was thinking we could go and get some bombs going on. Now we have quartz and coal. Do we have a spot where there's black coal that we know about? Hematite, brown coal. I could have sworn. Here we go, black coal. Yes, we got black coal. I think we know where some sulfur is too. I have a yellow. Yes, I have a yellow marker right here. Sulfur right there. And I think there was a second one. Gold, silver. Not sure. But so getting some of those materials, we have a little bit of saltpeter in one of these right there. So not a whole lot. We can get started though, at least. And that way when we go iron mining, we don't have to like spend forever doing it. We just blast them open and go home. And then also getting maybe some sphalerite and copper, because we are getting pretty low on copper. We only have this much left, which ain't a ton. And I would like to maybe, as part of the stretch goal, tap those trees. We haven't been over to the resin trees lately, and we do need to actually start making regular visits there, which is not my favorite thing, because it means we have to take time away from doing other cool stuff. Oh, it's a fruit tree here. Let's get that marked here. Just purple and you. Here we go. But yes, we want to get these going on, and if we can tap them, then that means we can come back every week, and rather than getting like one, we might get a whole bunch of resin from these. Tapping, of course, requires the use of a copper tap, and then a bucket. So we will have to use some string for that. But I think I'll survive that. Oh, we have an old shovel, an old flint shovel. Okay, let's drop you there. Let's go take a nap. We'll also put on some food to cook, because we'll need that tomorrow. It is only 10 o'clock in game, so yes, it is tomorrow. And, oh, we can make, yeah, we can make scrambled eggs. Why not? Let's see if we can get one more egg off the ground, or even 3 more eggs if they happen to have any in here. Hello, chickens. Any eggs? Ooh, we got 2. We have a bunch of eggs. No fertilized, no fertilized. Right, because I'm not feeding you. But you are all grown up. So I can start feeding you again. Just grab these 3. That gives us a nice 12. And we'll come and feed them. You get to go upstairs. Feed for chickens is going to be amaranth, because rice is better. For us, at least. Ooh. Anybody out in our compound? I hear some growls. Hi, my dudes. You can hear those. So you're going to go in here for rotting purposes. There we go. Alright, so let's go feed those chickens. That's right, scram chickens. Fodder for deer, goat, moose, chicken, gazelle, pig. Interesting, so can we, like, attract gazelles? There's very high rift activity, okay. A whale. I was thinking of doing a couple more things tonight, but I think we were just going to go to bed. Don't feel like dealing with drifters in our compound, so go ahead and just skip that part. Hello, hello to Mark Zaltron. Good to see you here. Can you make worlds with large oceans? Yeah, you can. I don't think the game is quite ready for them yet. In terms of, like, gameplay, there needs to be more to do on the ocean than there currently is. I see a friend here. Oh, get out of the door, please. Hello, my guy. I have good news and bad news. The good news is I get to harvest you. Bad news is I get to harvest you. For all the nothing you'll have. Yep. Called it. Given there's like a 1% chance of getting anything out of them, it's not that big of a surprise. Oh, hey. 6 days till we get a K-Pock in here. Nice. Alright, let's see. We wanted to make some food before we go and grab the gravel we're going to need. Let's grab 12 of you as well. Scrambled eggs with nyun-nyuns. That's what we call them in our house. Nyun-nyuns. N-Y-U-N, N-Y-U-N. We're one of those weird families that has like a unique family word for about everything. Water is Watanabe. What do I think of your cactus hotel? I must have missed that in chat. I assume you mean like a cactus in the other block game. That would be interesting and difficult to live in. Let's drop this hammer too over here. And I think we're good on materials and tools. 131 plus 16. I think we need the next shovel, actually. Let's grab that, too. Hello, clump of souls. When a person says these colors look so nice together. Yeah, thank you. I think the desert colors really do work well together. In most games, honestly. Get the yellows and these accent them with bright reds and oranges. And then occasionally cool them a bit with some blues. That is my vibe. If you've seen the second to last episode, 107 of the original, the first season of the Vintage Story Guide, you get to see some stuff that happened in the other block game where I built a big old desert castle. Well, I did that before that episode. We built a giant villager sphinx with a big nose and everything in that episode. That should be plenty of wood, I think. Eggs don't require much heat. In real life, too. Wiry ghosts, bad liars, because you can see right through them. Yeah, that was the April Fool's episode. What was funny is I had a lot of comments of people who said that they didn't notice the shift in like the visuals and everything, and so they were shocked like 15-20 minutes in when they realized I was not in Vintage Story anymore. Which was just, it is hilarious to hear about. Had you all fooled. Alright, let's get some of this gravel. Just finish up this awful shovel first. Bye, seaweed. Imagine living in the villager's Sphinx's nose. That'd be pretty cool. It wasn't actually big enough, but you could have lived in the head. Certainly big enough for the head. Much faster. Not fast, but faster. And air. And back to it. I'd like to get... I probably will chew through this shovel, and then we'll start in on the next shovel, and then we'll call it a day. Because we already have like half a stack of gravel at home. And as long as we're not going to also... I'm gonna just say it's probably safe to say we might end up keeping the ebony, in which case we won't need a ton of gravel for, or any gravel really, for the outside of the house. It also reminds me of one more fix I wanted to make to the tree areas, or the fruit tree areas, is that apparently you can actually cut the ground out from under them and they'll just exist there just fine. So I want to replace do a 3x3 patch of dirt underneath them, just to make it look like they're not growing in sand. That's a little silly. And air. Look at that. Down to the wire. There's a chicken out there. Still. And a hyena. Sheesh. DS needs some beach and ocean updates. Absolutely. While I don't look forward to whatever terrifying creatures Tyron will undoubtedly add to the oceans, I would like to see some more beach content, especially. I feel like the buried treasure from the other block game could be a fun addition, with about the same frequency, where it's not super common. And maybe rather than just buying the maps from treasure hunters, there could be similar things like shipwrecks, or even find them in other loot. But one thing that I feel is really weird is that shells are listed as a source of lime. But like in any given playthrough, you can usually count on maybe two hands and a foot how many shells you actually find. And I'm like, well, why aren't the beaches just littered with them? Especially given how a lot of folks struggle to find limestone or chalk. I would kind of think that shells should be a fairly common sight, especially on beaches of larger lakes, or once oceans become more vanilla-y, once they're like implemented and sort of the default, then I think they should be a lot more common there too. Like, and I say a lot, I mean like 10 times more common, like minimum, because there's nothing there now, and they're so interesting and unique that when you do get them, I was like, you don't really want to turn them into lime because they're so cool and they're collectible and rare. Hand sand for shells, that's a great idea. water breathing conduit. I think a conduit-like thing wouldn't make sense for Story's sort of like flavor and theme, but like a snorkel or like a rebreather or something could be nice. You know, something really basic. A diving bell. That'd be a real pain to maneuver around, but it could do it. A long snorkel, which you don't use a long snorkel because then your air gets trapped in the snorkel and you suffocate. So don't do that. Let's finish this stack, and we'll see if that's enough. It might not be. So just 3 more. Thank you for coming to my Diggy Diggy Hole episode. You just saw the corner. Oh, Vine Boy Meteor. Hello, by the way. You just saw the corner that says 29 Celsius. Is it spooky because it's Celsius, or is it spooky because it's, like, warm? Let's see. So, yeah, let's get some paths going on. Oh, another stretch goal thing. Cactus inside planters and pots. Especially the cactus that we know are growing up here. These are the silver torch, or, yeah, silver torch cactus. Some over here, too. That's a definite stretch goal of maybe before we get to the mining, if we get to the mining. All right, so let's get some of this going on. This one's a pretty obvious direction to take this path. And we'll turn it here, and we'll kind of just angle toward the gate then. Around this tree. And then to the gate. And like that, my pockets are once again full of sand. I've got pocket sand. Let's see. 2, 3. Yep, that should be good. Alright, then we have this here. Let's round this off a little bit. So we'll do 3. And then just 2 here to bring us by here. And we'll bring it up to the edge of this here. And then we'll start angling it this way. And then toward this door. Like so. Here we are. Now for this back door, yeah, I think I will run some path like through here somewhere, and bring it back to this back door, and then we'll also go around here. I'll probably just do like a 1 block wide path for the most part. I think that makes the most sense here. Just for the aesthetics of it, because it's, you know, sort of a lesser used, lesser known path. Let me figure out where I can and can't dig here really shortly. Right there. That's where I can't dig. Okay, so we'll just do that and then bring it along the back. Oh, I can't dig here either. Aww. In that case, no path. I think it would look goofy to have a path that just ends here and over there. And I am not moving that wall out 1 block. Sorry guys, that's not happening. I'm crazy, but not that crazy. We'll just say this is just supposed to be like a lesser used door. Have a bite to eat. Let's go ahead and get this gravel in here. No! Twice in a row. Fair enough. It should be super low on the list, but throwing much larger gates in the west wall to let the wagons in and out would be nice. I might. In the west wall, that's going to be... You know, the west wall is tiny one, right? This guy. Yeah, that's unlikely to happen. If I were to do it, it would probably be on this one here. Maybe not. Yeah, that might just not be happening. They're trapped forevermore. In fact, I guess technically, if we had the huge double doors, they could get their carts through. Just barely, but only because these are the smaller carts. These are just 4 blocks wide. They'd be scraping the sides of the passage. Maybe make a new door. So with a new door, the problem is that we've already built up a lot of stuff around the doors that I'm not really keen on moving for a very long while, if at all. Like maybe once we get the big farms going on at the final build, I might just remove the farms here, but that might make the trees look a bit funny. So I could play with it then, but that's going to be a ways down the road, and at that time we might be more interested in working and finishing the big build. Okay, so there's some basic paths, and I had been thinking about originally just like removing one layer of this and having this be paths, but I think it's a little too samey. That's why I was thinking about doing the paths, the path blocks, the wooden paths specifically. You don't belong in here. You belong in here. Do I have room for all this sand? I do. Alright, so we're going to grab an even number of kapok boards and some more kapok itself. This is pretty wood intensive, so we're going to need a fair amount of it. As I recall, it requires this. So 2 per slab, or path. And 1 more tool bites the dust. So let's see, we needed... That was 32. Wow, okay. Yikes. Let's start with this and see how far that takes us. I do want to do some more paths outside, though, so I think I will grab some of this gravel back. Get a nice round full stack. And I'm pretty sure these are directional, so if we do that, they go that way. With this, they're going to face that way. I want them to face across the path, so we'll do it that way. I think I'll leave this block here alone, because it is stone. I don't think we would have path on the stone. We'd have path in the places where, you know, we'd have to be, you know, otherwise sinking into the sand. Do a bit of this. We will have some paths that change direction, but that's okay. I just want them to be generally perpendicular to the direction that we're traveling. Which for the diagonals is going to be fun. I think we'll just, because this is mostly angling this way still, we'll leave them like this. It's a gentler slope. And as we start actually turning here, we'll do a bit of this. And then here we come back to this way. So as we turn, paths are still largely perpendicular to our travel. That's how we'll do it. One, two, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Not too bad. I put the saw back, didn't I? No? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so 2 of you should get us the paths we need. Yeah. There we go. 2 gravel at the south door? I'm not sure what you're saying there. Alright, so we're getting toward nighttime, but also toward the stuff that I wanted to do outside. Ugh. Yuck. I think we're going to probably prioritize sleeping tonight. We are going to make some more paths. Let's go ahead and just break this down. And we'll do this much pathing. We're not going to send these paths out very far from the doors yet, because we don't have, like, anywhere to send them, really. So, we will call that good for now. I'm just going to hang on to this. Although I'll put it down and I'll need it later, so we'll just avoid that fate. And since we are going to go outside, I am going to grab the ebony logs, and we'll see about using some of them. Speaking of things made of wood, do any of these guys buy the crates? And if so, is it a good price? Hello? That's going to be a no. Your survival goods, and you still are not selling any... Oh, you have some tin bronze arrows, okay. 8 for 2 gears. That is quarter of a gear a shot. I wonder if they sell them for 1 gear ever. I'd almost rather just wait for black bronze arrows, because I can make these myself. Yep, come here. Farhead is an artisan. Okay. You like shiny things and clay things. Commodities. I feel like commodities occasionally buy these. I'm not sure, though. Bismuth. Sterile bones. Interesting. Okay. And resin. We could buy resin. Ugh. 3 twine for 4... Or 3 gears for 4 twine? No, thank you. Alright, let's go dump these off. He does buy excess leather. Yes, he does. But we don't have excess leather, Gerard. We're saving up our leather for some armor, actually. There we go. Speaking of which, we have... We might have armor, guys. Oh, we might have some armor. Oh, man. Oh, let's find out. Let's see. Some flax twine. Can we make... We don't want the jerkins. Jerkins are not finished armor. And they're also much lower protection. We want the leather helmet, leather body armor, and leather leg armor. Let's see. So you are just leather. Not too shabby. That wasn't too expensive. Body armor. Ooh, you're pricey. And then 2. I think we're gonna do it, guys. I think we've got it. So one twine is the difference between leather body armor and the jerkin. It's all silly. And then the pants, or leg armor. They're not pants. And let's see, you. Nice. Guys, we have our first armor. It's going to make us actually not hungry or anything at all. As you can see, there are no additional stats on it. So this is basically at least as good, well, as good for now, as it gets, pretty much. I heard an owl from a drifter. Oh my goodness. Swarming out there. Let's put this on. We'll take a look at ourselves. And... yeah. Hello, look at us. Oh, we got like a leather pleats too. Leather skirt. That's pretty cool. I like it. Xena armor. I see my chakram and my gladius now. Awesome. I like how the mining light still sticks out over the helmet. I'm looking forward to when we can use dyed leather for armor. Because, I mean, we can already dye leather. It'd be nice to be able to do dyed leather armor, too. Granted, I would personally take the gambeson over the leather armor any day of the week, but that's neither here nor there. Spelunking soon. Spelunking... Oh, you mean like in general in the series soon? Yeah, so with this, we can go a little deeper than we could with, this junk. I'm just going to go ahead and just toss out the window. course, we're going to be out there in a minute. I'm probably going to pick that back up by accident. Oh well. So we can't really take on things like the tainted drifters very well. But it's a start. And as long as we keep our distance and use range weapons, it shouldn't be a huge issue. We do have the awful armor sound, though. Clarp, clarp, clarp. Oh, hello. My goodness. A veritable horde. Get out of here. You can't even catch me when I'm walking, dude. Backwards. I'm walking backwards. You're still slower. What chance do you think you have? Oh, hey. Free stuff. Sulston. Hey, I didn't see you yet in the chat, man. Good to see you today. So there's probably a mod for that other armor. There might be. I have no idea. I have not had a chance to peruse the mod list in a while. Like, just, you know, idly. Or even actively, honestly. Okay, so let's grab actually the rest of this stack here. I think we're probably going to need that. And let's get down here. Not this far down. And I'm going to make these drifters despawn first by walking the opposite direction for a couple scores of blocks. Out we go. Our farms could be ready for harvesting too. The old farms. Ooh. We do have some more flax and we have some amaranth. I think I am going to abandon this eventually. Just tear it down. Because we do have the new farms there and this is really hideously ugly. So yeah, that'll be on the radar while we're here. Just help myself. Oop, just those guys. Oh, we got a little bit of horsetail too. Actually, that might be worth leaving this in place for. Some free horsetail now and then. And our pineapple's only 12 years away now, guys. All right. And a few more peanuts to go. And probably about half a year and change on those pineapples. That's okay. Right, so I'm going to go grab the hammer and the chisel. I need those for what we're doing. And that should be pretty good, I think. Should be ready to rock. But not roll. Sulston thought that you were... I was streaming Sunday. No, I was a Saturday. I think I mentioned in last week's stream that I would be announcing, or it would be posting when it would be. Yeah, given that my weekend schedule is dictated somewhat by Courzette's and Corzini's schedules, the weekend... It is definitely a weekend thing, not specifically a Saturday or Sunday thing. I try to do Saturdays more. Gives more time for editing videos afterward, but I can't, I can never guarantee it, so. Okay, so that's all in place. Is everything else out? We have the seeds to drop. Drop the seeds in here. There we are. And let's get to the chisel that I left in here. And the hammer. Okay. So the hammer and chisel are going to be the quickest things to do. We're just going to chop these back a little more. Like so. Same effect, pretty much. We'll do that all the way around on all sides here. Adlord Huber says you're just happy that I'm posting them for people who can't make it live. Yeah, like I said before, I get a lot of folks who like to have like a Corazar hour before dinner, with their kids too. I've had a lot of comments about that, and so I figured doing chopped up videos gives like a definite end, because you know, like, your kids get home and you're like, okay, well after your homework we'll do a Corazar episode and then we'll have dinner. Well, if I have just the VODs up, you know, well, the episode's 3 hours long. By the time you finish it, dinner's stale, if not already rotting, pretty much. or or you have to sort of pause it in the middle. And I mean, I have a toddler, and so I'm learning about things like pausing things and coming back to them. Kids don't handle that well. At least not for a while. That's right, this has nothing planted here yet. So, I think this is a safe one to work this guy out. And this guy out. And let's see if this looks okay or not. Right, I had done that, so you know what? You know, I do like that, actually. I'm going to strip those still, but I do like that idea. Yeah, let's do it. So we need probably a bunch of these. Shoot. Not sure I have enough. Where is the axe that I just had? There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's one side, 2 sides, 3 sides. The 4 sides already all ebony already, so we don't need it there. Yes, that definitely helps. That gives that visual barrier here, so I'm not like, ugh, it just sort of runs into it. We have that, it stops, and now your eye goes up to follow the texture, and that way it's not as awkward. Let's do it. Let's also get our axe back out. And hydrate. Yep, and here's the one where we already have all ebony. That's fine. Maybe if I can have a border of ebony planks abutting the gravel too. Oh, you mean like out here somewhere? Or do you mean here, like inside? I'm going to leave it inside for now. We're not going to see as much. Like, this is much more the view we're going to see, I think, in general. So, if it starts bothering me, then I'll address it. Right, I'm like, did I miscalculate? No, we're using 2 each, not 4 each. There we go. Oops, not there. There we go. That works pretty well, I think. Alright, so the other thing I wanted to do out here was actually 2 things, several things. All the things. Let's get a little bit of path coming out. We will do it from this door, and we'll bring it out to like here. Let's get this guy and this guy. Too many spears here. And we'll just get this in place. And we'll go around and do all those. And then I want to go in and... Wait, do I not have trees planted in 2 places? Right, I have olives and pomegranates. And we're saving one for oranges. And then we need to go on and explore south at some point to find some more tree types. I want some breadfruit. Alright, so let's dig this out here. Get our paths in. There we go. It doesn't look very official, like this is, it doesn't look very paved, but I think given that this is sort of like our own home ranch kind of thing, I don't think it would be like paved per se. You were just asking for it, yo. I think one more should do it. Yep. All right. And I might also do a little offshoot here, just for grins and giggles. And I'm bringing them all out like 2 blocks out from the edge here, the farthest other edge. So a bit like that, and then this. And there we go. We now have some little paths leading out. This is shaping up pretty nicely, guys. Take a look at our home from afar and our resident chickens. Yes, once we have we'll have our K-Pock that will come up here, hopefully. Hopefully up to about there should be fun. Any higher, it might look a little funny. Any lower, it just won't stand out enough. And once we have more trees growing here, that's going to look nice. It looks like we've really taken the time to cultivate this place and scratch out a living and maybe even thrive. Not just survive, you know? Right, dirt. Dirt underneath trees. Let's start with these areas that do not have any trees yet. They're going to be up here against the wall. So we'll do a 3x3 right here. This will be the plot for trees. The evil plot. And I was thinking about using a different kind of dirt, but given that we were not going to have grass growing here, I think the low fertility looks best because it's sort of desaturated. It's not so bright and obviously lush as the other dirt types. So we'll just do a bit of this here. You love how you can grow trees on sand? I'm actually kind of waiting for Tyron to patch that out because, like, I said in the last stream, I think that some trees should be able to grow on sand, and some shouldn't. Like, an oak tree on sand just should not grow. 100% should not grow. But like acacia, or other trees that like sandy soil, maybe like pines, those might be a good candidate for sandy soil growth. And something we could do with these is, probably once we get some more ebony, because we are getting really low on ebony, is we could take some ebony planks and build up like a little planter box. Just a little, like a border around it. So that it looks like we have something hammered into the ground to hold the dirt back. Or hold the dirt in, hold the sand back. Let's go get us some more dirt. I think we're actually getting low on this stuff. I've never been low on dirt in this game before. I think someone's going to point out that I was low on dirt once in the chat. Or more likely in a comment. Oh wow, we're actually out of low fertility soil. We need to go ransack someplace. Tell you what, let's go ransack like the top of this hill. And while we're over here, we'll stop and grab the resin that's over here. And in the meantime, we'll put our paths away. We'll put our acacia away, because we're not going to use that today. Yeah, we're a little lower than I'd like for doing the retaining border. So we'll hold off on that for the time being. Oh, put this stuff too. Put the sand away. The gravel away. Things that we don't need. Am I ready to go and do the tree taps? Maybe we do. Maybe we do some tree taps. Although we don't have any copper ingots. We have 1 copper ingot right now. So, tell you what, we'll start some copper, I think, when we get back. Just thinking about the timing for that. Yeah, we'll do that. Munch, munch, munch. And I thought I had... I do. It's there. I'm just blind. Streamer blindness. Where's the thing that's in my hand? And our shovel is satisfactory. Yeah. Let's go get us some dirt. Some doit. And given that we're traversing the same areas again, we can see things we missed as always. Sandstone. I'll get some flowers over here. We're getting kind of low on flowers. Wouldn't mind finding some poppies, though. I think they require a little more moisture. Sneak up on this cow if we can. Come on. There we go. And while we do have closer to her, I don't want to dig up the landscape immediately around us. I think it would look just yucky. So we're going to not do that. We're going to suffer and wear our little legs out. And we're going to see what's growing over here, too, while we're at it. We got flax. If only I had my hoe with me. Oh, we got berry bushes, though. We got room for those. You bet. Oh, fruit. Fruit, it exists. Oh, how I've missed you. Are these? Oh, these are white currants, aren't they? Yes. Oh, man. We have a ton of honey, so I might actually make some jam. Of course, we have no crocks to put it in. I'll hold off on that for now, I think. This is medium. Ah, there we go. There's some low. We'll just cut this whole thing down to size. I spent more berry bushes too. I have to go grab those. And turnips. I think I'll leave those. Oh, there's more berry bushes. Oh, they're everywhere here. That's so handy. Our fruit is nothing right now. We're low on fruit and grain. So we could probably make some porridge. I would say pies, but we don't really have a an oven for that. And I'm not... Well, I don't have any fire clay. So I think that might come soonish. And by soon, I mean in a few weeks. See, are you ripe yet? You're more white currants. I love white currants. Like, I've never had them personally in-game. I like them because they're just a nice, subtle design. What are you? Are you more white currants? And you are death. You are death. Okay. Oh, you're not death. Hello. Oh, you might be death. You know what? While we're here, let's take a real quick dive in. Death? Not going here. While we're here, also tip-a-ticky tap. We got halite, considerate, and teeny bits of copper. Okay. Nothing here. Okay. We should note there's some brown clay here, though, which is nice. Just pile up some of this. Mark this down. Very nice. And I think I am using this color for the brown clay. Yes. Okay. Yeah, more white currants. Not too shabby. I'll take them. Take you. You're 4 days away. You're already ripe. And you are 4 days. Or days, at least. Alright, let's go grab some more of this dirt from over... Oop, out here. Oops. A random maple tree growing in the very warm, high-up desert. Not at all weird. Look at that. Yay. Wait, is that a... I thought I saw a fruit tree. I did not. think we will need to make a new shovel once I get back, too. I'm pretty sure this is the first time, aside from like early game farms, that I've actually dedicated ever to specifically collecting dirt. That's not for just farms. I need dirt just for looks. That's good. And while we're thinking about it, let's just eat these blackcurrants because we don't see any more berries around here, or bushes. Give us a little nutrition. Let's go and harvest what resin we can. There is a fruit tree here. What are you? Probably pomegranate. Pomegranate. I'm gonna leave you. Oh, we have some copper here. Ooh, we have some more resin here too. Grab that. You know what? Since we are here, we have a wee bit of inventory, and we do have our basket on our back. I lied. Yes, we'll take it. We have 3 inventory slots. That's fine. It's plenty. So we're going to just dig right there. Watch out for the little friendos. Oh, would you get in the pack? Thank you. We have poor. Eh, it'll do, though. Conglomerate. I do like conglomerate. We'll also do another tap here, because we're a little ways away from where we last took a tap. I might not hang on to this conglomerate, these small stones, though, for the time being. Especially if we come across some more copper anywhere. Well, this seems to be a fairly large surface deposit for just being 1 block thick. Curious Management has to go. Gotta take a rest. All right. Oh, step out. Have a good rest of the stream. I saw the word rest and my brain jumped ahead. Well, it's good to have you here. Hope to see you next time. And we do have a crystal. Not my highest priority, but it is more copper. Alright, let's get out and collect all this stuff. Interesting, the Tyrant seems to have, I won't say fixed an issue, but he changed the reach of the character. He used to be able to stand, like, basically here and press forward, and he could reach things on the opposite end of 2 blocks away. That is no longer the case. I'm still mad that I forgot my... I have the basket, just doesn't show. Okay, well, I'm mad that I've been fooled. I'm so mad. Raging mad, guys. Alright, let's just drop this off here. Alright, I gotta put you down. There we go. Dirt goes in here. And the saw is gonna go in here. The berry bushes stay, because we might pick up some more. Flowers can stay. I should make a little bit of room here. It's probably fine. Alright, there we go. Onward. Oh, I hear goats. I hear goats destroying the landscape. Very quiet. They caused a landslide. Let's get out of here. Ugh. It is dark, which means hyenas are going to be all over the place. Oh, look, they're spotted goats, too. Oh, that's cute. It's adorable. Indigo milk caps. How do I... Isn't there like a... Is it Shift H? No, is it crouch H? A, there we go. These are edible. Nice. I'm gonna leave them though. I'm here on a mission. And I will not be distracted from it. Totes. Will not be distracted from it, guys. Not me. You should know better than that to accuse me of getting distracted. Let's see, where is this one? Ah, here it is. We got 2 here, too? Awesome. And there was nothing out here. Did I check out here, too? I think I did. Seashell. Hmm. We're a little short on space, though. Ugh. Out. Okay, let's go over here. More conglomerate around here. Now, where was... Ah, it's this tree over here. More flowers. I'll take them. Sure. Squirrel! Yeah. Squirreling indeed. And nighttime wandering, I get even squirrelier because I'm on edge where things that are going to jump out and bite my butt cheeks off. And, so yeah. What was this that I found over here? 2 traces of ore, magnetite and cinnabar. Okay. That's pretty cool. But nothing that we care about right now. Ah, there's you. There's you. A couple more out that direction. Right, we were like going through and getting a rope from the vines too. I'm missing... Ah, there you are. It's awfully lush over here, like that. Ah, there you are. Alright. That should be everything. So, let's just sort of swim back. It's still calm. But even though it's slower than walking or running, I think it's going to be a shorter route. Well, direct line's always shorter, but it should also be faster too, in this case. Floating stand of bamboo. Anything interesting on this little island? There is a little ruin here with some dirt and some chickens. I'm going to leave them all alone for now. You know what we could do, though, is we could pop down for a tippy tap. Look at this thing, guys. My goodness. What is this nonsense? Not destroy the natural cave shape here. And friends. Hey, friendo. We are a deep drifter. We have, ooh, black coal is present here in apparently worthwhile qualities. Oh, come on. So I do not like this about the Bullseye mod. Wow. Let's have a real quick run around. Nothing there. What was that? Halite and black coal, okay. So, free gear. I'll take it. Nothing there. Cinnamon Christmassy scent. And that's it for this cave, guys. That was fun. Take a real quick node search right in the wall here. Looking for black coal. I think we're not quite down far enough, though. Yeah. Halite here is almost 20%, though. That could be worth thinking about. We're looking for salt domes. I'm just going to leave you. I don't really care about a single piece of flax. Ooh. Forage. Let's break it with something that's not got durability on it. Like a bowl. Nah. Also nah. Alright, let's pop down our pot here. Have a quick bite to eat. We have 2 more meals, not too bad. And let's get running home. Oh, there's another... Same rune. Same rune. I knew that. Got turned around. And off we go. Salt will be good for counteracting the heat rotting our food. To a point, yeah. I mean, so with vegetables, when you pickle them, you actually lose about 1/3 of their nutrition, and you don't get it back by cooking with them again. Salting meat can be worthwhile, but I also find it better to just leave the meat on the bone, i.e. living, until you need it. I found that personally the only real use I have for salt. I have 2 main uses. One is for cheese, of course. Aside from building, which is a whole different thing I'm not going to go into. I don't often use halite for building, but you can. The other one is if I'm going on a long trip and I want to bring enough food to cook so I don't have to like stop and you know, forage, then I'll salt some meat. But other than that, I really don't bother. It is almost noon. We are cooking along. Let's get back to land here. Can run. And away we go. And what are these little red blobs here? Oh, they're just little trees, okay. Little bitty trees. This is very quiet here. Makes me a little nervous. Not even any music going on. It's just dead. Like the world was after the calamity. The rot spread across the land. Left alone with our thoughts. Unable to hide from ourselves. And why is this pink here? Quartz. Okay. Why are you pink? Didn't I change you anyway? There we go. That is very weirdly quiet. I am mildly uncomfortable now. This is like me when I would record, and I would add the music in afterward. I'd play without music. Reminiscent of that. Very much so. Alright, so here is a thing you can do. Now that we are back and we have our dirt with us. Is you can actually tear up the dirt under a fruit tree like this and just plant whatever you want under it. I think it still has to be, actually I don't know, given that it's floating it still says that it's going to be fine, apparently. I do think it has to, I don't think it has to be dirt really. It could be anything. Alright, let's grab you. Hope this doesn't spoil the growing tree for some reason. There we go, and then one around you as well. And then you. Oops. Hit that hitbox by accident. There we go. That should be good. I think we have one more where the pomegranates are, which is right down here to the south. Okay. That's one. These are all growing beautifully now that it's not scorching hot out anymore. And there we go. All right. Awesome. Okay, so let's get in here, and I think we're going to make like one set of crocks just so I can store some jam, because this is not going to last very long. But I think we'll also make a bowl of porridge here very soon. I am going to put away... Well, you know what? Before we put bushes away, what bushes do we have here? We have black currants. We only got one more, so I think I'm going to just drop the white currants here alongside them. So that's not a berry bush. That's a block of dirt. Alright, we'll just line the edges here. A bit like that. Maybe we'll drop this extra black currant right on top. Maybe like there. Beautiful. The rest of these go up in the plant bin. Oh, they don't go in the plant bin. Plant bin is a little bit occupied. I'll tell you, we can do some of this. Apparently not. We can also do... Let's do half of you into... Yeah. Got linen going on. And we can drop you guys in here. We got room for you. We're sitting on 20 resin. That's not too shabby. Didn't I have a stack of flowers somewhere? Maybe, I think I used all these guys. Okay. Alright. Organize later. Flowers go in there for now. And treasures. So you guys... We'll hang on to you for a little while too. And then the sand. And that is now very full as well. Okay. Ooh. Also, no time like the present to avoid organizing. So I think what I'm going to do next is... Let's do a batch of copper. So apparently you get like 4 or 6 resin from the tree taps. So let's start with 4 tree taps. We'll have to make this by hand once we make the ingots. I'm also going to make some more tin bronze ingots if we have the material for it. So let's grab the hammer. Let's smash all these out. That is a bit over 4 ingots. This is perfect for the tree taps. Can't quite make it 5. That's okay, though. We could add 3 from here. That should do it. So let's get this going here. I think we only have the one crucible. 485, 500. There we are. Let's do 4. That should be enough for smelting that. There we go. Let's also get our basket off of here. Refill everything out of here and tuck the basket back away. Alright, so we wanted to do a little bit of crock here. What a load of crock. That should be a episode title one of these days. What a load of crock. There we go. We'll just do 4 for now. That way you're not boring you guys with clay forming forever and ever and ever, like I did a couple episodes ago, or a couple streams ago. This should give us the ability to preserve some of that fruit for later. I am leaning toward using jam for this because while the jam itself doesn't give you much nutrition when you eat it, it'll let us double up on the fruit nutrition because jam counts the honey as fruit for nutrition purposes. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. And dot the I's across the T's. There we go. Do we have enough grass? Got plenty of grass. Grab 10 of you. There. And 4 wood. Alright, we're going to... Let's test, see if this catches fire or not. Shouldn't. But we're going to find out. The hard way. Light them up. Grr. Arg. Alright, let's watch this like a hawk. I think it is 2 blocks away, so I don't think it should catch. I'm also hearing plenty of good friends outside. Alright, so far so good. I think we're okay. I made sure to put the pergola ceiling up far enough that this shouldn't catch the ceiling, and I don't know if by virtue of being chiseled these aren't burning, or if they are just the right number of blocks away. Sulston, you want to see the tree tapping results? Me too. I think it would be a good addition to the game. You know, you're trading some resources and some time for accelerated acquisition of, honestly, materials that are kind of too rare. Hey, the old Wolf of Farron's here. Good to see you. And Ingoxeron is here as well, too. Awesome. Good to see you guys. I think we're not going to need that last piece of coal there. Yeah, we'll find out. Maybe I'll put it in for good luck and just in case. I do find that the crucible tends to lose heat, or start losing heat, a lot faster than cooking pots do. That was a question before, does chisel wood burn? I have no idea. I think we have some we could find out, maybe. Do we have any in here that's chiseled? Nope. We can certainly try it and see. Let's put it out here, like... That should do. Oh, hello. Hi. Oh, come on. I am somewhat quickly getting fed up with the Bullseye mod. Oh, really? Maybe we'll try burning this in the morning. Oh, really? They're just crawling all over the place. Ow. That kind of hurt. Oh, yeah. Bedtime. Bedtime for us. Maybe after we grab this. Oh. Alright, let's pour this as fast as we can. They're still coming. I don't like it. Stay away. Alright. Oh, there's more. Wait, why do I have... I did 5, right. Okay. Like, why is it still yellow? Why are my hands on fire? Okay. Let's get in bed before it gets any worse. They are in the gosh dang walls. Perimeter breach! It should be good. I think we missed half the day there. Whoopsie. I did just do that. Alright, you guys, you jokers. Alright. Start a fight, guys. I think I'm just going to despawn them the old-fashioned way. Or the new-fashioned way, actually. Old-fashioned would be stabbing them. Ooh, while we're here. Grab these cactus. decorations. Nice. Okay, so let's see. Up next, we finished paths. We finished the farm fix-up. It's all done. Got some more cactus, and we're working on some of this stuff over here. Oh, I did leave that coal on, which isn't a bad thing. I think I'll just leave that hot. Here we go. And we are going to do a few tin bronze ingots. So this is 6. Grab this, and we're going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be enough for 10 tin bronze ingots, or equivalent. And in you go. Ah, one more. Close enough. Oh, and I have one more left over. Nice. So we can almost do another set of 10. Not quite. We're a couple nuggets short. Couple of cards short of full deck, you might say. Now let's get some of this dirt away. Or all that dirt away, apparently. And I don't think I have any more cacti, so we'll leave that there. Treasure? No, you're going to go in animal goods where I'm putting other plants for now. Which is not the official plant and animal good. Okay, and these are done. Sweet. How many did I put in you? Not enough. Start with 6. That should be good to start. Let's put the fruit in the basement. Otherwise it will rot very quickly. 1 day. 4 days. Okay. And I think while this is working, let's go ahead and just make these taps over here. There's not a reason to delay, really. Let's grab a bit of you. And let's grab a bit of fire. What are my thoughts on using coal in a pit kiln? Complete waste of time and resources. Like, you're saving like a little bit of waiting, but unless you really need something fast, I always use wood. Or peat's pretty good too. You agree with Kurazar that we don't need more crops taking up space? Yeah, I don't think we want to add more crops to the game personally. Like, unless they're specifically tailored for different areas. Like, if we had more desert-specific crops, agave maybe. And I don't know what else grows in the desert reliably. Maybe the bell peppers could be good for southern crops. I would love to see some more far north crops. And don't any of you suggest this to Tyron. But if there were crops that required certain amounts of local humidity to grow properly, that could be interesting as well in the oh please no kind of interesting way. And we are going to make, we're going to make a hammer and a pickaxe as well. We're just going to cast those because I think we're about ready to start thinking about maybe some mining today. I might want to start with the sphalerite and copper mining. Alright, let's get some tree taps going on here. Oh, we get 2 tree taps. Oh. Oh, my friends, we're done with tree taps already. We are finished with tree taps. That is awesome. I might even go install these today. We got enough string. We need, like, what, 5 string? Or 10 string? Humidity, oh, your hair. Yes. This isn't so bad. 2 taps for 1 ingot. That's a pretty good return on investment. Yeah. Tree tapping kit. Alright, how do I do this? Let's see. Oh, okay. Set this up on a tree, deleting resin. Once placed, check it back often to cook the resin. Okay. How often? That's my question. How often? Go ahead and smith the rest of these guys out of here. Not that much exciting material doing some smithing like this, but this isn't. Hopefully not too much smithing, guys. Let me know if this is a little too slow and lame for a non-chores stream. Solston, stop spamming symbols. What? Oh, I forgot to retune Nightbot. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Solston, you've been warned. For your warnings, you get a write-up. For your apps, and you get actionable words. All you do is put things in quotes. That is so weird. Yeah, Nightbot's okay. It's nice because it's free. There were some other ones I looked into that were not free. And some that were, like, free asterisk. Like, hey, give us your social security number. Like, no thanks, I'm good. And some were free, but the features that Nightbot had for free were locked behind, like, a monthly fee. And so I went with Nightbot. Jimmy drop tables, yeah. Wasn't it Bobby Tables was the original one? Not bored. A good mix of content. Is tree tapping a mod? Yes, it is a mod. It is a mod that does one thing and does one thing well. Oh, how is this doing? Oh, we're done. We're just burning through fuel at this rate. Alright. Let's finish this real quick before it gets too cold. And then we'll pour these guys out. Alright, that's done. Let's fill these first. Do I want to make another pro pick? Probably. And just fill the rest of these with ingots. Yes, the best ASMR game. Yeah, it has a lot of really satisfying sounds. Like the one right now from pouring all this out. I don't go quite as crazy for it as Raccoona does, but it is a nice sound. My favorite will, of course, as you all probably well know, always be the bubbling sound and the sort of rocking noise of the lids when you're cooking. Okay, that should be good for now. Let's do this last one. I'm sad that I'm going to be using one coal for this, but oh well. Let's just hope they don't add AI to Nightbot. Given how free Nightbot is, I don't think they will. But yeah, AI is I have strong feelings about AI. Eco had a neat trick where the individual player liked or disliked each cooked food. Interesting. And you got a bonus or penalty to the nutritional value as a result. Was that because of your class, or was it like a randomized thing, Oak Tree? It's interesting. Pardon me while I hydrate. Alright, hydration achieved. Katie Cat says AI is barf and curse. Yeah, I don't want to get too into it like on a stream here, because I think it can be a very charged topic. Some people have strong feelings on it, like I do, which is fine. I just don't want to like open a can of worms on stream, you know. All right, last tree tap, and then I do think I want to go and put these in place so we can like pop in next stream and check out how they're doing. And bust these up. One thing I do wonder is it possible to put a tree tap on multiple sides of a resin log or not? That would be interesting to know. Alright, drop you and you. What was the latest devlog on Discord supposed to be showing you? I think what it's showing us is the ability to interact with a mount that contains an interactable object on it, without the hit scan going through the mount. I think that's what he's showing us. So basically, think of like a mount with a chest on it. You could aim at the chest, and as long as you don't click after the mount moves away or whatever, you'll get the chest interaction. All right, so let's grab 5 of these, 10 of these. Yow. And let's grab some kapak. Yes, I called it kapak because I can. Oh, and I have my saw ready. All right, so every 5 of these gets us whatever. Done. Math not happening today. And yes, there we go. Okay, we have 6 left over. 10 left over. I knew that. And so you can go in here. And you can go there. And let's see. Hey, look at that. How much do they stack? Yeah. Stack them, baby. 8, 10. Oh, yes, this is perfect. All right, let's go. It is getting toward late afternoon. So let's hustle. It is rifty out. We don't want to be caught with our pants down in a rift. Or by drifters. The Oasis looks great. Hey, thanks, Chloe. I'm glad you like it. I am really enjoying how it's coming out, too. And I can't wait to see what it looks like once we have that kapok tree grown and the other trees grown. I do have one more idea that came up for a build out in the Oasis. Primarily because we're going to need to be able to do some serious automated smithing at some point before we start the main build of the season, which will be the big old temple. Oh, hey, more blackcurrants. Not too shabby. I'll take them. And so I'm thinking it'd be good to have one more build where we can build probably a somewhat cramped blacksmith, and I might even put the smithing, like the smithy area, underground. Poppies! We haven't seen much of these yet. Let's grab some. Yes. All right. No more squirrel. But yeah, I do think we're gonna have one more build, and I'd like it to be a multi-purpose build. And I believe, if people were here for an earlier episode where I made a certain set of jokes about naming certain things, I think you'll enjoy what I have in store for part of that build. All right, so we just right-click there. Can I also just... Nope. Can't place more than one on this block. Cool. Okay, good to know. You know, while we're here, let's grab these mushrooms. Nope. As I was saying, let's leave those mushrooms alone. Yep. Hey, bees. I love these goats. Oh, they're gorgeous. I love those. I don't love those. You know what? You do that. Run away. I think you're the male, so the females are following you. Perfect. All right, so where were these blocks? Ah, here you are. Right in my face. I'm going to pop it on this side of the block, so it's like as we're coming toward it, we'll see it. Same for here. And you know what? We're going to go... I suppose we'll just go around. I mean, we'll go across here. Get these in place. And then we'll spin back around the lagoon there. Let's see, where was that one? Oh, here we go. Right here. So right about there. I hear more bees. And it seems to be... Where is it? Ah, there you are. That was a tough one. Let's just pop you... pop you there. It's probably easier to see from more angles. Even more bees. That's 3 bees. I always say, when you're not looking for bees, is when you'll find all of them. Find boatloads of them. Okay, let's see. I think there's one down here. Yes, right there. Might have made more more taps than we needed, actually. Ah, on the ground right here. Pop you out to the side. And... yeah, because this tree down here has 2. And then that's it. It's this tree. Right, 1, and then there's a second one here, wasn't there? No, I think I missed the... I think this was the double one. Okay, I missed that one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so we have one more spare tree tap. That's fine. Yeah, okay, let's run home. And, you know, I will stop by this double here. Although it's right next to a rift, maybe. Might still be there. If they're still there, we'll skip it. Unless I can sneak in really quickly. I hear the rift from here. Alright, let's charge in. Let's do it, guys. Where's our second one here? Oh, it's up here. Shoot. It's right next to the rift, isn't it? Of course it is. Ooh, boy. Oh, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it, guys. Alright, we'll just skip that one for now. Hey, hyenas. Bye, hyenas. So we have 2 spare tree taps. That's fine. Well, I'm sure we'll find another couple for later. That one's still there too. Hello, Drifter. That's that pomegranate tree I keep seeing. Rift there in the darkness. Just waiting for me to run straight into it. Ooh. No thanks. Ooh! That surprised me. Oh, man. Yeah, sudden thud. It's very loud in my headphones, which might sound surprising. Like, if I was playing without headphones, it wouldn't be as bad. But, like, the thud combined with the... it's just like, whoa! It's sudden. Oh, it is funny. I am also more prone to sudden outbursts of surprise when I'm playing by myself, because when I'm recording or playing here, when I'm streaming, if something hits me, I'm usually busy talking. I'm like in the middle of talking or at least forming a thought. And so I'm a little bit distracted, so that the part of my brain that's like, you know, primed for surprise is still too busy working on words to actually be surprised. So, ooh, my, thanks. Just very, we've had a lot of high rift activity lately. Let's get inside and let's sleep ASAP. Very high is one level short of apocalyptic. Alright, here we go. Oh no, we're starving. Alright, we filled and emptied that bowl. So let's pop you on there and let's make some porridge first. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's a full porridge. That leaves us with 3 servings of jam left. That's fine. We have 7 blackberry or 7 blackcurrants too. Tell you what. Let's do this. Eat this one blackcurrant by itself. We'll do red currant and blackcurrant. I think we can do that. And we'll just do 12 of these guys. That should let us make some food here. Red currants and blackcurrants. Yeah, there we go. Pop you on there, and let's go drop our blackcurrant bushes over here. It is funny that these things have their winter colors on, even though it's like nice and warm here. And they can grow just fine. All right, we got some more ingots. Awesome. I'm gonna pop our tree taps in here for the time being because we are running out of space upstairs. And let's get these out of here and on hafts. Get you there. Oops, I forgot to do the other 2. Yeah. I think we're doing all right. I'm going to actually keep all of the pickaxes with me, the real ones. I'm going to put the fresh pro pick away. I'm going to lament the fact that we have only 2 spears. That's okay. Alright, buddy. You want to tango? Let's tango. Or not. There we go. Temporal gear? Nope. Rice and berry compote. That's a word I only hear on like the British baking show. Also, stodgy. It's a bit stodgy. Everything's stodgy. My wife and I joke about everything being stodgy now. Everything is stodgy. Okay, so I also wanted to tinker with the clay beehive. So while we're doing some cookins, let's make a clay beehive and see what it's like. Also, I think, yeah, these guys are done, so we can go ahead and grab them. Awesome. Floor for now. There we go. We're almost done. So, let's see how crazy these are to make. Are they in here? It doesn't look like they're made by hand. I don't see them. Oh, here we go. Ceramic hive and honey pot. Okay, so we probably need both. Okay. Let's grab you and realize that... Did I even make 1 bowl? I don't think I did. I think I have more up here somewhere. I made 1 bowl. Guys, oh man. Okay. We'll make a bowl too. Just... Not a bowl, a cooking pot. I have one pot and a million bowls. Okay. Just make sure I'm not, like, blind here. But we do have some fire clay bricks, okay. So we could get started on iron in a small capacity with that. Tell you what we'll do is we're going to put the pot down, and we're going to grab some of this and some of that, and we'll hang on to those for now. Make sure we use this one first, and then we'll pop the bowl on there. We'll also add a bowl to the list. Well, just one. And we'll never need any more, right, guys? Can't see there are bowls in the vessel. Yeah, I need a cooking pot, not a bowl, actually. This is pretty quick, though, luckily. And let's grab single again, and away you go. All right, bowl is done. Let's see what this honey vessel is like. Now, as I recall, I think with these, you are not guaranteed to get 3 honeycomb every time. Oops. I think you get like a random 2 or 3. And I know that we're also looking at what I'm looking for. There's an advanced beehive like with frames and stuff. That's, I think, better than this supposedly. So I think this is meant to be like an early game, you know, stone and copper age beehive that you can use. Oh man, these are annoying to make. I think we'll make one, and I already don't. I mean, I don't dislike it, but I don't like the idea that we're going to be getting less honey, because we're going to need to make a lot of honeycomb for candles later. And so I think if the frame-based ones are better, and that I'm willing to bet that they are, then we'll probably stick with those. But I did want to try this out to see how it works. This could also be fodder for, like, if we decide this is good for a while, because, say, something in the frames requires expensive replacement or whatever, then we could use these for a little while. And maybe during a chores stream, I could just clay form a dozen of these things. I could have just done this. These are also kind of expensive on clay. My. Boop, boop, and boop. Okay, cool. So that's all done. All right, so it's about a half a stack and change of clay for one of those things. That's not awful, especially if it's reusable. Grab you and grab you. Come, I can break you. Old-fashioned. Okay, let's drop. Let's see. Can I fit? Oh, one at a time. Okay. Pop you right in the middle if I can. Yeah, there we go. And there. Let's grab 12 of you. 30 of you. We already have the sticks, I believe. Yes, we do. Oh, what the? Oh, I have to actually aim at the honey pot. Okay. Flowers should regrow and pollinate. They should, and we have a mod that lets us do that. That reminds me. At some point, I wanted to go and grab the lupine or the lupins over from the big island dungeon place that we were at, where we totally didn't almost die or anything. All right, so that's going on. Let's empty our inventory of unnecessary things like flowers, which are necessary, just not for where we're going. We need some sticks. We got the food. Right, I wanted to make some jam before we left. So let's go ahead and do that before we go on our little mining journey here. And I think it will be a little one. I want to see if we can find some sphalerite and some copper before we call it a day here. Saw goes up here. Tongs. Tongs. And hammer. And let's get our bucket. Right, let's get a bucket and a bowl, actually, for jam. Oh, you have water in you. I don't need water. Let's just pop you right in there. And grab some honey. And, oh, the berries. Need those too. Almost derped on that one. So that is one full set of jam right there. Or one full pot at least. And... oh, right. Is there a way to do this? No. I think we need the bowl for this one. So, bowl. I don't like how finicky this part is. Alright, so put you down. There we go, and we should be able to... there we go. There we go. And this should go pretty quickly. I'm kind of dreading having to do this one at a time. But we don't have a ton of them at the moment, so I think we can... are you spoiling already? No, you're just kind of mottled looking. Leave them in there till we actually need them. Actually, we might just bring a couple bowls full of jam with us, honestly. And just slurp them down. And this is the scrambled eggs meal, okay. You give us 700 satiation. We are ready for that. There we go. Let's grab the 2 bowls that are in here. 2 of the 4. And we'll fill them with jam, and we'll put jam in one of these crocks here. And then I think we might just need to bring some of those white currants with us and just eat them on the road, because we'll be able to do 1 crock of the white currant stuff. And what we could do is actually we could then do a full cooking pot full of 6 and just leave that down in the in one of our vessels there. Lake Filter had a kapok pillow when you were a kid. Is that like kapok stuffed, or is it like kapok like fiber? Oh right, kapok has It's like the fruits have like a wool that grows in them, right? Hey, not too shabby. 1 log for all that. I'll take it. You bet. All right. So this we're going to do. Whoops. I knew that. We're going to do that and that. And then we're going to pop you down. We're just going to fill you these 2 bowls with that. Good for 25 days. That's sitting in our inventory. So let's go ahead and we're going to pop these down here in the fruit bin. Good for a year and 93 days. Not too shabby. Alright, so we need the honey again. Oh, that's a full... okay. I think doing it from the bucket at first is good. And then doing the rest by hand is probably best. So there's that. And let's go ahead and get the white currants that we need. We're going to do 8 white currants, which means I got to take out some of that, honey again. Dump. And there we go. Boop. We can just pop you on. Should light right up. There we go. So we'll fill this crock from this bowl, or this cooking pot, and then we'll make the cooking pot and stuff it down in here. And that will leave us with 20 white currants to eat right now. Not what I wanted, but that's fine. It's sort of what we have to work with. We could, while we're waiting, perhaps make a second set of crocks, where I could throw the clay out onto the floor. One of the two. Crocks, there we go. These are pretty quick to make, though. I don't feel as bad about making sit here for this one. Especially because we are making food at the same time. Let's just go ahead and do this. Right there in the corners. And copy. Here our jam is done. Get these in. Get the dots in. Little lid handles. I love those little lid handles, are cute. And we're going to pop you in there. Alright. Doing better already. Alright, just pop you here for now. Alright, so bucket. Dump. Dump. We have 4 liters left, so we can take our bowl. And we'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4. Go get our 12 white currants downstairs. And grab 1 piece of wood. Oops. There you go. And plop you down. And this is our bowl to eat from our crocks here. So we're good there. And then you can go back in the barrel with the rest of the honey. Oops. Still got some blue clay here. Alright. And it is medium. So I think what we'll do is we will finish this. We will sleep, probably. I think we don't have any more prep to do if we're going out. Oh, right, we were going to see if this burns. And the easiest way to find out is to just chisel it, and then light it with a torch. It's a definite maybe. No, does not burn. So chisel blocks don't burn, apparently. Good to know. Into the drink. Alright. Well, thing learned. Let's drop you. I'm going to grab a little light on storage space again, as usual. As per usual. So I think I'm going to not bring more spears. We will definitely just sleep. Alright, so we got this guy done. Let's grab this guy and tuck them both down here in the fruit bin. Okay. Alright, so here's my plan here. We're going to grab some fences. No. Actually, yes, we'll do fences. We'll also grab a few blocks of kapok. We're going to saw them down. Make 2 doors. And the rest are going to be 14 K-Box slabs. And what we're going to do with this, oh no, we don't need slabs. We actually need full blocks for at least a couple of these. That should do. And what I want to do is, since we're going to go mining, looking for sphalerite and copper, and we know about where some of that is. That is on the other side of our translocator. So we're going to go and make a little bit of a safe place to rest away from drifters. And I could leave the saw here, actually. Save some space. There. Anything else? Anything else? Nope, we're good. So, off we go. We're heading right over there. And we're about just a little bit of a safe space here to sleep and to be able to pop out of our translocator, you know, willy-nilly, and not have to worry about being swarmed by drifters. Oh, hey, cacti. I think the, speaking of cacti, I think our journey to get more cacti for the pots and the planters isn't quite going to happen today. We are close, physically, but we don't have a whole lot of time left, and I want to get a little bit of mining done. Even if we don't find anything, I want to get it, like, started. Alright, so we don't have much room here. Boy, this is really narrow, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. I'll bust these up real quick. Things walk through here? They can. I don't like that too much. Alright, let's grab you. I'm breaking this place down already. There. I might not have enough fences, actually, but we'll see. Alright, so I'm going to do out to here. No, actually, we're going to do one fewer right here. By the way, guys, it's raining! In case you hadn't noticed, it is indeed raining, so it's definitely a Corozar stream. We did it, guys. We did it. 1, 2, 3, and start there. Oh, we're gonna like just enough here. Whew. Okay, so we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. No! I miscounted. Okay. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna do this. It's gonna look ugly for now, but we'll survive. 2, 3, 4. And just a K-Box door there. Not that way. Or that way. Goes there. And there. I was hoping to have a solid block here to have this connect to. But I was like, ah, yeah. 2 doors. And if I get on both sides with 2 full blocks, right? 2 times 2 is 4. Whoopsie. Okay. Let's get rid of these extra blocks from the build here. We are never going to need these again. Bye. Sorry, guys. And let's go over. I think we already have a safe place here on the other side to safely exist in. Let's go check. Yes, we do. Okay, cool. Alright, so what we're going to do here is, we don't want to stay here very long, because it is temporally negative. We are going to go down. And once we start getting into... Let's see, can we find sphalerite in slate? Slate. How about this? Sphalerite. Yes, we can. Including bountiful. So we are going to grab this bad boy. We'll take a tippy tap right here. Nothing. Okay. I think we're just going to use cheap ladders because we can. We'll go down 8, and then I'll start my usual expanding outward pattern. This place is going to be a nightmare to actually mine anything in, though. Alright, so go down here and there. And now we are going to go out a few blocks. Come on. Here we go. Ooh, sphalerite in that direction already. That was quick. Nothing that way. Yeah, we're burning through the slow copper pick first just to get rid of it. Nothing that away. And last one for this level, we have nothing. Okay, so let's go over here. I suspect... tell you what, let's drop... Nah, we'll just... Well, sure, we'll go here. Why not? What's the harm, right? How much could it possibly hurt? A lot. The answer is always a lot. Alright, so we got trace amounts here. We're going to keep going straight for 4 more blocks. On the 5th block, we get our tippy tap. More trace amounts, which means we're probably above or below it here. But we can also be side to side. So let's go actually out to here, and then we'll branch out. In this instance, I'm not worried about drifters spawning. We're only a few blocks away. They need about 25 blocks to spawn, as I recall. Still trace. Last one. Trace. So probably below us, because above is back to sandstone. But we can always check there. Let's try it just in case. Oh. Literally right here. It's trace, though. That means a very small... it's going to be a very small amount here. That's not great. This is a gorgeous block, though. A whopping 8 blocks of sphalerite ore. Be still my beating pickaxe. What we got here? Anything else? Nothing. Alright, are we still reading trace here? Or no? If we're not reading trace here, it means there's nothing below us either. Nothing. Alright. Alright, later, y'all. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Alright, we're gonna go down 8 more and try again. Got scary music, that's not an issue. Oh, we're into granite, which means good luck seeing the zinc ore. Alright, so we're down here. Let's grab a little bit of this. We're near a cave. I hear that. Got, ooh, medium copper. That's also what we're here for, so we could make a trip over there to grab some of that, too. I would not shy away from that. Small amounts of copper. Trace copper. One, two, three, 4, and 5. Yes. There we go. And we got medium copper again. I'm going to just mark that here. Copper at 63. I want to keep going down, see if we find some more sphalerite too. There's a pop you there. Getting closer to these growls. Thought I saw their arms clipping through the stone, but it's just my shoulder. We are close to them. I don't like that too much. Ugh. Oh! Yep, okay. That's where they are, apparently. Oh, jeez, really? No, thank you. Really? Oh, my goodness. Of course. I'll pick up the spear, thank you. Just block that off. That was annoying. Let's get a reading here. Copper, very large amounts. Okay. Got bad feeling about that one. We're getting the scary music this. It's probably about time to head up and let our stability recover, which means probably heading home and calling the episode there, or the stream there. Copper very large. Copper large, and still no more sphalerite. I'm pretty sure we had like a high reading of sphalerite here. I can always check on the map. Ultra high sphalerite. It's just that it's like 1/5 as actually even less as a common as copper is. So that stands to reason, I suppose. Okay, so we're at the level for copper. That's cool. Let's go ahead and we'll harvest you. And then let's get out of here. We are starting to see crazy things that don't exist, so it is time for us to book it. We're getting the real bad music now. Yikes. Don't like that. No, no siree. Let's pop this down. We're going to sleep here for the night. What is calm? So, since it's calm, we will we'll just book it for now. All right. We got, let's see, 8 sphalerite. However, each of those is 7 nuggets. So 7 by 8 is what, 56? So that's 5 full zinc ingots. And we need about a little less than half of that per ingot to make brass. So I think we can start maybe next episode by building a brass lantern and then slapping that puppy right in our belt. I just really hope that we can use a lantern that doesn't require like real glass. But we'll see. Alright, we are home sweet home. Let's drop you in here. Let's go and drop off our things. Behold, my stuff. I have plenty of these guys. Granite is, oops, that's not stone. You get to go outside, buddy. Bye. And wood items, we get 1 block of this and 4 of these guys, and we have 3 durability on our copper pickaxe. We'll use it. We'll use it up, sure, why not? Also bring these along. We can fix up our little hidey hole over there. Okay, so that is that. That is all set for next time. Well, everyone, that has been... Your arm out of your face. Sheesh. It's been a good little stream. I had a great time with you guys here today. We got so much done. We got our storage area nice and looking good. We got a pergola over our smithing area. We got pathways from here to there through our little oasis. And we fixed up our farms a little bit outside to make them fit in a little better and to make it so our trees are growing on, you know, actual dirt. But that is going to do it for today's stream. I'm glad we made it the whole way through. And I don't have word yet on whether the next stream will be Saturday or Sunday, so keep your eyes peeled, keep your ears to the ground for the announcement that will be coming out probably tomorrow or Monday as to when the next stream is. So next stream I think will be a mining one. I want to finish up the sphalerite and copper mining, get a whole bunch of good stuff from that, and then we'll go and get some copper and black coal, maybe even see if we can like do a really scary run through some caves for some saltpeter, and bring that back and start getting ready for moving into iron. But thank y'all for watching, everybody. As always, my name is CobbleSkulls. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.